And now moving back over to the left side, it appears that it only has two of these studs. One up here, right behind the alternator, the other one right underneath that ventilation tube. The rest look like they're just 13 or seems like 13.5 inch. Either one are working good on those. There are three of these on the right side valve cover. Two, this guy right here, and this one, I guess you can see right there. And those are the ones that are holding this down, this clamp down. I've already taken those off. And the third one is down here that holds the dipstick tube on. It actually came out and I left it on the dipstick bracket down there. See it right down there. Still on there. I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, so these valve covered bolts down there, the best thing I've found to get to them is this little stubby ratchet here with the swivel head on it. That's what's getting them. Okay, I've got a surprise, another little tip. I love magnets. These are ones that came off the kitchen. I've got some smaller ones. They're little bitty rare earth magnets. And I put them in my socket and it holds that bolt or nut or whatever you got in there. Keeps you from dropping it because I work over grass and gravel. And you're not gonna lose your stuff that way. You just, let me pull it off and show you what's in there. Of course, they're magnets. They don't like to let go, but that's it. You just put it right on top of your extension and shove it in there. And then, you know, next time you need to, look how well that holds. Next time you need to change sockets, you just pop that into the other socket and you won't be dropping stuff all over the engine. Okay, so now what I've done is I've just taken my air compressor and I've blown all up and around in here and not letting it go into my valve cover. And just blow it, loosen it with a screwdriver and then just blew all the crud off from there. So I don't want it going into on top of my head when I pull that thing. So I'm taking my time and just cleaning up a little bit on these things. These little heater hose loom carriers, they just pry off from on that stud head right there. Another one right over there, just pries up. And that's a 15 millimeter down there on the oil stick front edge of the valve cover. I've got a long neck and I've got a cheater on it. You don't really have to have all that, but it sure makes life easy. Okay, this thing's a little bit oily. I probably had a little oil leak. Looks like blow-by. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It's got a little O-ring type gasket there. It's got those big flats. And it just unscrews. Got that out of the way. Okay, so on the engine oil fill, it's got flats. The flats are 1.5 inches. If you don't have an 1.5 inch wrench, of course, use a slip jaw or a pipe wrench. But it's a little bit tight coming off, but it just unscrews. Everything's easy to do when you got one hand, right? Okay. This is us with the air tube disconnected. I got that bracket out of there and I've put these fasteners back in place, and I've just been doing that all along the line here because I might be on this for a little while and I want to have all my parts, so I'm just putting them back. It takes a little more time, sure, but I don't like losing parts. So here we go. Next I'm going to do is unscrew this, and then oil supply. Then I'm going to unbolt the dipstick. It's on the top of one of the valve cover nuts there. Unplug these heater hoses from the clips, move them out of the way, and then the plan is to lift the valve cover up, back, and fish it around, and then bring it out this way without loosening that air conditioner. Hoping. Okay, I got a little tip for you. I learned this back when I was 20 or so. That was like 45 years ago. Take a little dishwashing liquid, put it in the palm of your hand. Oh, that's gonna be fun with one hand. Put a little, just put a little dab in your hand and rake your fingernails through it. Once you get it all on your fingernails, I'm sure you love that camera work there. Get it underneath your fingernails and just let it dry. I don't know where the camera goes. Okay, just let it dry. And then when you're finished working and you wash your hands, that grease isn't gonna stick under your fingernails. I just use this Dawn because Dawn's good for everything, right? Clean a seabird. Okay, I just need two hands to fish it out of here. Okay, so on this right side, all I've gotten done is I've loosened up the straps. I'm going to take this wire loose here. This slides down, then behind it there's a button you push in, and then you can unplug it. I'm doing that because this hose is attached to this bracket, and I want to just take that bracket and lay it over there out of my way, and so I want to get rid of that wire. That's where I'm at. Okay, this just in, got an alert here. Well, I've been fighting that little nut back here and I got it loose. It's not really a problem with that, but I just noticed after I got finished, there's one sitting right down there. I could have just dropped the socket onto it and zipped out with my little drill gun. So, news brief, there we go. Okay, so only thing I've done right now is I've loosened that hose clamp, and I'm down here loosening the one in the front. It's handy to have this 7/16 or an 11 ratcheting wrench, because I can't get anything else down there to work on it. Okay, well, I just thought I'd review real quickly what I've been using here. I've used this magnet a couple of times. Just a couple of sets. This is a metric standard. And I got a swivel neck ratchet here. An extension with the thumb drive, just a little stubby screwdriver. I've used several different hooks. I use these to get rid of that factory hose clamp. And I pulled the battery with those. Okay. Flashlight, my little zip off screw gun. And by the way, I bought a tool today to do the compression check. And it says down in here somewhere Ford Power Stroke 7.3L. So that should fit. And it is one of the best tools in the world because they say it's superior. And I'm gonna have to believe them. Right? Okay. Okay, we're going to be starting on the right side, trying to get down to that valve cover in there. Just look it over here, and that's the way it's all laid out. Looks like there's a bunch of junk in the way, but we'll get down to it. I understand you can get it without removing the air compressor mount, so that's certainly going to give that a try. Okay, well, here we go. This is going to be fun.